of cold echoes where the numbers float. Every take a breath I chase, lost inside this market space. I'm trading futures, trading time. Lines of rhythm, dollar signs. In the silence I align between the noise and the micro beats and macro dreams, golden silicon, endless streams, patterns form then fade away. Prophets ghost won't ever stay. My pulse synced with the candle's flame. Fear and calm, they sound the same. One more tick, another try. Balance on the reason why. Risk is a rhythm. Patience, a sound. I breathe between.
Yeah. Afternoon stream, let's get it. Neon on the mic, yeah. Neon stepping in, yeah. Session wide awake. Night shift lay the ground. Matt set the play. Now it's midday money. Nah, structure on the screen. Neon seeds acting holy, price moving clean. No FOMO type in the channel mode. We learned that lesson back in 24. Half gap buys when the market dips. DD bands bounce and we let it rip. Bulls on flashing like a warning light. If it's not a line, we let it slide. Patience, heavy discipline, sharp. Room full of killers, but we play it smart. When the clock strikes noon, liquidity rising, feel that boom. Calm hands on the play, red to green, we pivot that way. The room shows up. Yeah. The room shows up. Yeah. Yeah. Volume builder, feel that shift. Market makers tryna midday drift. Fake break high, yeah, we seen that move. Liquidity pocket, we approve. Wish fan blowing when the entry's tight. Stops place clean, risk held right. Not gambling candles, we stacking skill. Consistency over chasing thrill. Chat moving steady, no chaos here. Green heart emojis when setups clear. If we win together, we lose composed. Trust the system, the blueprints close. Yeah, yeah. The room shows up. Yeah. The room shows up when the clock strikes noon. The room liquidity rising, feel that boom. The room shows up. The room shows up. Calm hands on the play, red and green, we pivot that way. The room shows up. The room shows up. The room shows up. The room shows up. Silence when the setup phones. Heartbeat with the market stones. One clean entry, breathe, don't rush. Midday pressure, but the room shows up. The room shows up when the clock strikes noon.
What's up? What's good, fam? What's good? What's good? What's good? What up? What up? What's good in the hood, people? What's good in the hood? The room shows up. The room shows up. Chuck Torres. What a heck. Charlie Frazier. Victor. What's up, people? What's good in the hood? Let me get the music started. What am I spinning in my hand? Oh, it's my phone. That's my phone. What's going on, people? What's good in the hood? Let's get the volume turned up a little bit. Dangerous game with no case? Yeah, I never use a case on my phone. The phones are too pretty. Why would you put a case on it? They make it look so nice. You don't need a case. You know, no case. I never use a case. I've never used a case. I've only broken a couple of phones. No case. I'm no case family. What's up, people? Welcome to the room. What's going on with my microphone? It looks a little low. Hold on. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. Super Heart Man. What's up? Gabe says he's caseless. Yeah. No case on the phone. No case on the phone. Got that nice polish to it too. Nice. I didn't catch that big move up. No, I didn't catch the big move up. No. My main trade was in the morning off of MHP and 23,450. It was there was alignment there. 23,450 was the seeds level. 23,450 was MHP. So I hit that level pretty hard. Scaled that way too early. But you know what? Okay, so the story of today, my main thoughts for today's session is structure returns. There was a lot of respect for market structure today. The rocket scooter levels held really nice. They lined up really nicely with seeds levels. Levi Jones, I'm not trading the Lucid right now because I was having an issue with the trade copier saying maximum order limit reached. And so I'm trying to figure out what that is. So I have not, since I stopped copy trading to the Lucid accounts, I haven't received that error. But today's only the second day. So I'm just doing process of elimination. So structure returned to the market, right? Today, a lot of structure in the market. So we'll see if the structure stays, but today was just exciting to see the structure in the market. I hope it stays. Like today was just a lot more. Today was highly liquid. There was a lot of respect for levels. There was a lot of resolution on moves. Now, the reason I don't have a big P&L is because even though today was such a great session as far as liquidity and respective levels goes, just like I have been for the last week and a half, I was very quick to trim positions because it's not like it's been a safe environment to hold positions for a long amount of time. And like, okay, not holding positions longer hurt P&L today, but it's helped P&L for the last 10 sessions, right? So until I'm more confident that structure and liquidity is really there and I can be more confident and hitting things harder and holding them longer, I'm gonna stay nimble. I am liquidity. What's up, brother? So like in a normal environment, when I'm more confident in follow through, when I'm more confident in market structure and levels being respected, today's like the ideal kind of day. Today's the ideal kind of day, you know? Today is the kind of day where, like, you know, my edge is just there over and over and over again this morning. But, you know, we're not in the clear. We'll see. It's one session. Just like back in mid-February, when we saw a little glimpse of liquidity, and I was like, you know, it's going to take 5 to 10 sessions of seeing it to really start to say, hey, is this just one good day with liquidity and structure in the midst of a cluster F, or is the personality of the market changing? I know there was some sort of catalyst at 12:30. For those of you who have been around, you know, I do not pay attention to what the catalyst output is. Like, I don't know what the headline was. I could just see that volume came into the market price velocity came into the market and we made a big voluminous move upward. So I know there was a catalyst. No idea what it was. And as I've said it before, nor do I care. The chart, I could clearly see there was a catalyst. I could look at the chart, right? I have eyes and I have the chart in front of me. So the news, what it was, I don't care. So let's go ahead and look at, let's look at the price velocity and volume velocity that occurred at 12:30. Okay. This is a good example of how I use these meters, right? Watch, we're just kind of sitting. This is right before the catalyst. If you look at volume velocity and price velocity, right? This is where the meters were, and then all of a sudden, price velocity speeds up, and volume velocity is right there with it, right? So they both move at the same time, and then they start to move in lockstep. The move was extremely fast. It was taking less than a second, right? You could see down here, price velocity, 0.9 of a second. So it was taking 9/10 of a second for NASDAQ to cover 5 points in price distance. So an extremely volatile move, but there was volume behind it. It was only taking 6.6 seconds for 2,000 contracts to move through NASDAQ, right? So voluminous move, a liquid move, and look, you could see that they both sort of slow down at the same time. Volume did slow down a little bit of a faster rate. It started to get a little whippy towards the top of the move, but you could just see, I mean, the main thing I wanted to show you all was what I saw when the move happened. Because a lot of the times, when something's going on, you might see price velocity drop, but you might see volume velocity stay high. So that's going to be really whippy. It means that price is whipping around, but there's not participation or volume behind it. But I immediately was like, oh, this is a real catalyst, because you could see that price and volume velocity both dropped, meaning both got faster. Move back to present time. So we'll see if the cleanliness continues. When that catalyst happened, we moved up into this decision block, but this was just a huge wide range, 171 points. We had bull zone at 23,701. I can't wait till Rocket Scooter's integrated with Ninja Trader so I could just show the levels. But right where the crosshair is right now, that was that bull zone. So the bull zone bottom was right in the middle of this decision block. The reason I didn't trade that move is because I was already being cautious in the morning session, because like I said, I haven't been getting followed through. I haven't been having like catching big sweeping moves. I've been kind of getting in, trimming early, just because it's been dangerous to stay exposed for too long. And so many of these moves have been getting sold into and dropped right back down. So I wasn't just going to chase it. I wasn't just going to chase it. Even though there was volume, and there was a good price velocity, and my levels held, right? You could see 50% into this zone. It held really nicely. And the 50% mark, the 50% mark was 23,729, but it's a huge zone, and I didn't want to get involved. Let's see what we got. I'm on live chat. Let's see. It's Burn Trade says the room shows up. What's up, brother? Yeah. So nice to see structure returning to the market. I'm not complaining. System fan, what's going on, brother? Now, I only took longs today. Anyone out there been shorting? What side of the market have you guys been on? I'm always curious if people, something I've been starting to ask Chad is like, have you guys had a specific bias from the open? Like, have you only been shorting, only been going long? Boosted Dime said long. Nice. Nice. Today's been bullish. One hesitation I did have this morning was it took a while for MHP resilience to get above 0. What time did that happen? Let me see. Yeah, it didn't happen until 10 a.m. Yeah, it didn't happen until 10 a.m. But that was really the only like lack of confluence thing that I was dealing with. Yeah. Experimental Safari said, will the market pull back on April Fools tomorrow? Do I think we're going to pump? Look at Liberation Day 1 year ago and what came after. Do I think we're going to pump? I don't know. Let me look at a 15,000 tick chart. Let me see what the zones look like. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. Do I think we're going to pump? I mean, it's hard to say based on just because the seeds levels, they update every day. But the upper levels shouldn't change unless we traverse that range. Because this is not like Rocket Scooter where it's forward looking based on options data. This is based on past data. So looking at the chart, I would say we could still rally to like 24,200, and it wouldn't take that much volume or effort to get up there because it's mostly decision blocks overhead. So when you have when I see a whole lot of decision blocks, Jose, what's up, G? When I see a whole lot of decision blocks, I'm like, the market's undecided up there, in my opinion. So you could see a lot of rotation up there, and it could be easy to move through those decision blocks. So I don't really see any substantial stability in the market up until 24,000. I mean, even that, it's 24,150 to 24,250. There's a lot of decision blocks overhead. So we could easily have, a little rip your face off rally through that area. I mean, what I see on the chart is the most stable zone I see is below 24,300. So we could have some if we are coming down, we could have some whippage up here first. Maybe it's going to be in the overnight, maybe it'll be in the regular session. But I don't know, not really a clean chart. So what I'll be doing is monitoring what the seeds chart looks like in the morning, and then as soon as the open comes, what the Rocket Scooter levels look like and where do they line up. And that's kind of how I'll draw my conclusion. I don't like to make conclusions too far out because they affect my ability to be fluid session to session. I know I've said that before, but it's very important to me. Because if I get some sort of thesis in my head and I'm too confident in it, it affects my intra-session. It affects my intra-session decision making. It affects my intra-session decision making. So, but based on what I'm seeing right now, that's what I'm seeing. And the reason I think that is because you could, like, these decision blocks, they're usually pretty, like, you get a lot of rotation in them, and like their price moves a little bit more freely in them, right? Because the market's at a deciding point. Michael said, do I see any shorts coming up? Yeah, I won't be taking it, but this zone up here, if I was short-minded, this area. Let me see how wide this area is. And again, there's another decision block right above it, so see how wide this is. 92. Oh, it's 92 points. So the midpoint of that decision block, let's see. Yeah, 23,912, 23,935. Those two levels, you know. So maybe we see a reaction up there. But I won't be taking that. I won't be taking the short there. Moises, what's up, brother? A little bit of a rhythm thing that comes up with sessions like this. And this is individual trader to trader. So I mentioned that for the last week and a half, especially last week, because last week was a really small green week for me. I couldn't really get anything going last week. So part of that is by design. Last week I was not pushing hard. I was very quick to trim positions. I was keeping a really tight leash on my trades, and that was for two reasons. Number one, because we're in a environment that's highly susceptible to news, and there's just been a lot of catalysts. I mean, I've seen a lot of catalysts on the chart, so it's just dangerous to hold things for longer. That's number one. And number two, along with that news-driven environment, is that even though we've had decent liquidity, the pivots have been so rough, right? VIX is elevated. The pivots have been so rough. And I just haven't, I just haven't been confident in getting sharp reactions and follow through. So, that's been the story of the last couple weeks for me. And how that affects rhythm is that today was a clean session. But I've still been approaching it with that, quick in and out kind of mindset. And that has, kind of hindered the numbers from growing. For example, on that news spike, there was a nice pullback. Back into this seed zone, and I wasn't hitting it. So seeing that those trades resolved so cleanly, it gives me the feeling that I'm a little bit out of behind the trades now. Because I sat out of some opportunities because so many of these news spikes have been getting sold into and having huge pullbacks. So I just wasn't confident taking them. But seeing how they resolved, I still see that. So the rhythm issue kind of comes with, I'm like, okay, well, it's like I will be hitting that level light if I was hitting it for a second time, but I didn't capitalize on the first time, right? So that gives me out of rhythm. And then I'll get even more out of rhythm if the second time doesn't hold. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. I'm Liquidity said, mind asking what longs I took. You couldn't find conviction on anything other than the test of overnight high. I don't look at previous overnight high and stuff. I was really scalpy, so I honestly don't fully remember. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's go to a 2000 tick. I'm pretty sure it was MHP. Let's see. No, it definitely was MHP. Because I remember I was waiting for MHP resilience to cross above 0. I'll probably be pretty disgusted looking at the let's see. How do you do this? Data series. Show markers. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see where my first entry was. I just want to 437. Okay, so it was a little bit below MHP. Let me just draw the MHP line. Let me just draw the MHP line. 24,452. Make that orange. This will just help me visualize. Because I was scalping in and out, so I don't I don't remember the exact. Okay, here we go. So yeah, just scalping around MHP, and then it looks like probably at, let's see, this was 945. Okay, this makes sense. So 945 is when MHP resilience started climbing, and it looks like that's when I started holding and scaling more into this pocket. Yeah, so really just scalping around at MHP and then through this zone. But yeah. Let's see what else we got. I'm Liquidity said that's just the levels that you personally use along with the rocket schedule levels, but you don't have the platform. Bro, you gotta get the platform, dude. It's money. You gotta get You gotta get the platform. It's money. It's a no-brainer. It's so good. It's so good. There's nothing like having your own. Can't afford it. I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's pretty for the edge it provides. It's pretty reasonable. I mean, lifetime will pay for itself in less than one trade. Well, I mean, it can. So it can. That's not financial advice. I shouldn't have said that. But there's nothing like having access to the platform for yourself. Like watching the levels on the stream, that's awesome. Like coming to hang out. But having the platform for yourself, maybe you like to look at a 1-minute chart. Maybe you like to look at a 5-minute chart. Maybe you like to look at the platform right now. Actually, I'm going to set both of these platforms to NASDAQ. Let me give you an example of why there's nothing like having the platform for yourself. I'm going to set both of these to NASDAQ. Like there's no way I could use the levels without having access to the platform myself. And I'm going to show you why. Okay. So right now, the exact same thing in rocket scooters on the left and the right. Right? Now just take a look at the visual appearance of it. Now watch. I'm going to take the one on the right and I'm going to change it to a 1-minute chart. I'm going to go back to the open. Oh no, let me just keep it where it's at. Let me keep it where it's at. Okay. And now I'm going to change the margins because I have really tight margins on my chart because I don't need to see the whippage, you know, because I'm not like reading the ticks on the rocket scooter. I just need to see approximately where we are in relation to the level. But some people like to have their charts stretched out because maybe they're kind of looking at it a little bit more closely. Okay, let me now draw a box around. Let me draw a box around the sequence. Sorry, I don't really use any of the tools in here, so I don't really know how to do it. Let's see. I know that there's a tool where you can draw a box. It's just annoying. Where is it? Rectangle, here we go. Okay. This is why there's nothing like having your own access. The sequence you see on the right chart is the sequence you see on the left chart. Two traders might want to view it completely differently. I mean, just look at that. Look at the drastic difference. That is the same exact sequence. So if you use the levels and you just get them on stream, I'm telling you, just at least for a month, get it for yourself, see how it feels. I guarantee you it will feel better. Like still come to the stream and hang out, but there's nothing like having the platform for yourself. Enzo said, you got the platform, but they won't let you use it until you link AMP. You can't use NinjaTrader. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. My live accounts are with NinjaTrader, but I had to opened an Optimus account, just for the data. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, Kara's story said you prefer it like this. I'm assuming you're referring to like the higher range, the 1 minute on the right hand side. You know, there you go. Boosted Dime said the ruler icon. Yeah, I saw it now. Thanks, brother. Lol said, how much does it cost? The platform, I believe, is $160 a month. 160 bucks a month. Skydoc said, should we get the platform prior to doing the boot camp? Now, this is different for everyone. My opinion is that my opinion is like, I mean, the levels have edge. They're worth so much. Like, they're worth so much. They're worth so much. So, like, knowing it exists now, my recommendation would be, like, you know, get it now. Don't wait for anything. But that's just me because I'm so confident in the levels, and I love the levels. So I wouldn't be waiting personally. I would never wait. I wouldn't wait. I mean, yeah, that's me. And for what it offers, it's like it's basically free for what it offers. Let's see what else we got. Daily Grind said, how much is the AMP account? The AMP account, I think that people set the minimum deposit. Can you guys confirm? I'm pretty sure the minimum deposit is like $100 bucks. Pretty sure it's $100 bucks. I just did Optimus and deposited 1,000. That way, like, I don't need to worry about the data or anything for, you know, a couple of years. Let's see. What else we got here? Jay Black said bootcamp is next level. It's a must. Totally. Totally. The VIX class is really good. Okay, Boosted Dime said it's 100 minimum. And I think the data is like 100 or 20, $10 or $20 a month or something. So, you know, you could just keep topping it off. Or you could just deposit. You could just deposit more and then not have to worry about it for a while. Oh, keep the balance above 100 at all times. Yeah. Okay. I see a couple of... okay. I see a couple of people asking about, like, about the platform. So first, I'm just going to go back to my normal view. But I just wanted to show... Like, I'll just mention again. On the right side of the chart, this and this is the same exact sequence. And you can see how drastically different they look. The one on the right is on a 1-minute chart, and the buffer overhead is less. And then the one on the left side, it's a 5-minute chart, and it's got bigger margins top and bottom. Because that's how I like to look at it. I don't need to see every candle whipping around. Right, because I'm executing on NinjaTrader anyways. But that's just a good example of why there's nothing like having your own. There's nothing like having your own. You know, it's like getting in someone else's car and you don't adjust the mirrors or the seat. You know, like I was driving someone else's car this weekend. And like, you know, I got in, I had to adjust the seat, I had to adjust the mirrors. If I hadn't done that, like, you know, it wouldn't have felt the same. I would have been able to get us home, but, you know, it wouldn't have, I would have felt like, like, this isn't really like, this doesn't feel right. I gotta like lean over to look in the mirrors, and, you know, I gotta like go up to look over the dashboard because I'm shorter, you know, all those things. So it's the same with like the charts. You want to adjust your seat. You want to adjust your mirrors. You don't want to be driving on someone else's settings. So anyway, that's how I feel. Oh, and look, I made 2 changes. Look how it looks now. All of a sudden, drastically different. Same chart. Oh God. Boosted Dime said, Neon, you look like you're 5 foot. Did you have to use a booster seat? Oh God. No, I'm 5'10", but my friend's a small giant. That's funny. Oh, you got me. You got me though. You got me. When I read that, it was just instant reaction. That was funny. That was funny. Boosted Dime's always in there, so, you know, that's cool. THX said you could do that with any platform. It's the levels and indicators that make RF special. THX, I totally agree with you, but I'm just saying there's nothing like kind of looking at it. There's nothing quite like looking at it. You know, that's like saying what makes a car special is that it can get you, you know, from here to 50 miles away in an hour. That's really what makes a car special. I agree. Like the adjustable mirrors and the adjustable seat is not what makes a car special. But still, if you're driving one, you'd rather be able to adjust the seat and the mirrors. That's kind of what I mean. That's kind of what I mean, brother. Let's see what else we got here. Mike M said, can I get a ruler and prove my height? Nah, not really into proving stuff. I'm 5'10". Let's see what we got here. Mr. Peabody said 5'9 3/4. Maybe it's 5'9 3/4. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, Dave. Okay, Dave's Lee asked a really unique question. Dave's Lee asked a really unique question. Besides margin requirements, does Interactive Brokers have any advantage, disadvantage? So I have not used Interactive Brokers in many years. I haven't used them in a while, but the only thing I do know is that they have some, and you know what? Honestly, Cobra, I have an account with Cobra. Cobra's like this for equities. I have an account with Lightspeed. Lightspeed is like this for equities as well. Is they have some specific routes. So, like for instance, one of the I haven't traded equities in a while. One of the, like, there's algo routes. All different brokers for equities have certain routes. So like Cobra Trading, like one of their routes is like VWAP, and it like, you know, puts the order at VWAP. One of their routes is like they have like an alpha route, not an alpha route, an algo route. One of their routes is rebate, you know, and if you provide liquidity, they give you extra rebates for providing liquidity to the market. So the only advantages of specific brokers that I really know in that sense is their particular routes. Like Cobra Trading for equities, they had some like even some of their rebate routes. If you provide liquidity to the market, meaning like, you know, you're getting in with a limit order, you're selling with an ask order. They give nice rebates, some of those routes. And then I believe Interactive Brokers has an algo route that gives you nicer fills. Yeah. If you're really interested in knowing, I can. I have a friend who's a pretty large trader who trades with them. I could text him and ask him if he uses their algo route. Although he trades a lot of options with them, so I don't think the algo route applies to their options. But yeah, that's really the only difference. Lightspeed and Cobra. Oh, I almost dropped my drink. Lightspeed and Cobra, they're direct access, so you could choose the exact route that you want to send your order to the market. You know, when I was trading equities, I would usually just send I would just usually send to NASDAQ and SDQ. Reason to Reach said you have to keep a minimum with Interactive. Yeah, it's probably 25,000. Most of the equities brokers that offer like things like algo routes, and you know, they cater more to active traders. Lightspeed and Cobra, like, you know, their minimum is 25 or 50,000 usually, and you have to pay commission. But you know, if you're after good fills and direct access routing, you know, those are your options. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. We got some good giveaways today. Let's see what we got here. Not merely sadness, no ruthless pull that tears the soul where laurel's shadow falls. Then rocket scooter draws a map in the night. Pressure. Reason to Reach saying something about don't use brokers that charge for data, or don't use broker. Yeah, like Webull, Moomoo. So there's different types of brokers. It depends on what your trading style is. It depends on what your trading style is. It depends on what you need. Like there's certain brokers that are just, you know, they cater more to active, larger traders. You know, and direct access routing, you know, like that's something that's not available with all brokers. So, you know, you pay commissions with those brokers, but it's worth it, in my opinion. In my opinion.
In liquidity pockets, canyon, I steady my hands. Push cards, the silence cutting
Oh, Dada said, can I connect with the IB friend? Yeah, no problem. Let me ask him.
in the noise, not fighting.
I'll text him right now.
I wait for the signal, the liquidity shows.
Let me see if he uses it.
He whispers patience every time it calls. I move with the rhythm, market, please don't fall.
Stand by. I'll text him and ask him. He's usually pretty responsive.
With the spark, that quiet canyon calling turns to art. It isn't just the candle, it's healing in the chart. A spirit steady cadence in my heart. So guide me, scooter levels clean and true. When clouds hang heavy, draw the pathway through. If sorrow is the shadow, this map is the art. From
Oh, I just texted him.
from finish to
I said, do you use the algo route with IB for execution, or are you entering with limits these days? Because he trades with pretty large size, so he might be using, and he's more of a pullback trader, so he might be entering with limits. But I'll ask him. He's been trading with IB for over 10 years. So I met him 10 years ago, and he was trading with IB then, and I believe he stuck with them. I've never heard of Moo Moo. Never heard of Moo Moo. I've heard of Weeble. I'm Liquidity said, what CQG brokers do I use for RS data? I use Optimus. But I'm Liquidity. You were talking about like budgeting and stuff. If budgeting is important to you, you should use AMP because they have a lower minimum deposit requirement. I think the minimum deposit requirement for Optimus was 500 or 1,000. Let's see what else we got. Northside said, am I sitting out the rest of the day? I'm gonna see. I would, if we get to a lower level, I'd be more interested, because we're kind of just rotating in this decision block now. And oh shoot, there was actually an opportunity 17 minutes ago. Shit. I've been talking a lot. Damn it. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I've been talking a lot. I'm really low. Trader 007 NQ, what's up, brother? You guys are great. You guys are cracking me up. All right, let's see what, guys, hit the like button. Let's see what we're giving away today. We are giving away. Uh-oh, signed out. I got signed out of the Google Sheet. Stand by. All right. All right, I'm back in. Oh, guys. Yo, it's another banger giveaway day. We're giving away another 100K, another 50K account, and then another 150K account. We got to hook up again. Oh, Friday's Good Friday. Market's closed on Friday, huh? Damn. All right. Market's closed on Friday. Boosted Dime said, Neon, how to giveaway? We give out a code word, and then you get entered into the giveaway. Devil Jenks, what's up, brother? Oh, futures is half day on Friday? Yeah, I don't really... Days where the underlyings are not open, to me, I'm less like, you know, it's low liquidity. I'm not... Those are not my... You know... Those are days where I think just like the only reason to do anything is like, you know, if there's a stream going. Those are days that get wicked out. New Road step it off trading and not trading and relaxing. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 3-day weekend, enjoy it. Yo, chat's cracking me up. Boosted Dime. Boosted Dime said first code. Boosted Dime is the one who said I was 5 feet tall. Boosted Dime said first code word is Neon Little Man. That's funny. SR20 DET, your little profile picture changed color. Neon Gnome. No, I'm 5'10". I'm pretty happy with my overall appearance. I mean, it'd be cool to be taller. I wouldn't mind being taller, but like, I'm not really bothered about it. You know what's funny? I never really like notice people's height unless they're extremely tall or extremely short. My girlfriend always says she's short, but she's like 5 foot. It's not that short. Maybe she's 5'3". I don't know. It's the right height. Like, she's like a little bit lower. Code word Sigma. Jose's wife's 4'11". You guys are cracking me up. Let's see if my buddy responded. No response yet. No response yet. Oh shoot, I didn't even ask. Let me launch a poll. Actually, you know what? I'll just ask in chat. Who got in on the squeezage and who was trying to short it and who was trying to long it? There was a catalyst at 12:30 Eastern. Who was longing it? Who just jumped in and said, held your breath and just jumped in? And who shorted it? Gabe said this is poll worthy. Oh no. You shorted, longed. Jumped in long. Lone cop car, jumped in long. Damn. I'm liquidity gave it all back on trying to double short.
And if the cycle breaks me, let it break me wide awake. Sometimes faith is just the courage to hold steady while you wait.
Chuck Torius went long at 11 a.m. and walked away. How big did you set your stop?
One spark flips the whole
How big did you set your stop, brother? I'm curious. I mean, obviously it paid, but I'm just wondering what your risk was.
future bends and worlds collide.
You guys are cracking me up.
Signal flare a fire. You can't
No stop, just went for it? Damn, dude. Damn. Damn. Joel. I don't like that. Not judging, I'm just saying. As soon as I saw no stop, I was like... oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. That just feels like gambling. That I don't like it. I don't know. I can't do that. I am judging. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to judge. I didn't mean to judge. My reaction was just, it's just a natural reaction. You know, I mean, I'm not saying you have to have a stop on the books, but I'm like, at least know where you're stopping out so you can calculate your size, you know, and how much you're going to lose if you're wrong. Hey, but it worked. Listen, it worked out. It worked out. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
Check the ticker. I'm a profit sniper. Rocket to the moon, P&L spike tire. EST moves. I'm a market bender. Cash flow like Nile. Go on a bender. Sandwich stacking wins. S&P.
No gluts, no glory. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
Wall Street scheming. Stacks on stacks.
Risk management.
Day trade life. Screen glow surreal. Finger on the mouse. Bagging that deal. Maps got patterns. Like a Picasso. Resilience got me leaning. Profit could.
Blown Cop Car said, autocorrect ruins your joke. No, we want to hear it. Come on.
Scooter rise, profits at peak. Riding high, no sleep, just hustle. Skeletons in suits, flexing muscle. Financials raining green, call it monsoon. Bank rolls thick, as dawn in June. Lines on lines.
Oh, damn. Wait, okay. Mike H. Wait, Mike H. This is crazy. Wait, Mike H. Did you get the idea because of me? Or did you already researched it? Mike H said you're trying to get off caffeine, so you got some of the barley coffee substitute, and it's interesting. You kind of like it.
Market beast moves, profits taking flight.
Oh, that's cool.
Unstoppable street, rocket scooter rise, profits at peak. Riding high, no sleep, just hustle. Skeletons in suits, flexing muscle.
Boosted Dime said you seem like the kind of guy who's walk just a mile to get a cup of hot water for Circle K. Maybe. Mike H says, now all me. All right, so here's the deal. Mike, just so you know this, all of them have a little, like, they all are similar. You know how, like, all coffee is somewhat similar? But, like, they all are a little nuanced. One thing, Mike H, just one thing to know is some of them are, like, mixed with coffee. Those are the ones you don't want. So just make sure it doesn't have, because obviously all of the packages are in Italian. So you just have to make sure, because some of them are mixed with caffeine. Especially, like, if you're actually in Italy, they have, like, I'm not saying you are, but, like, when you buy it in Italy, like, there's a whole section in the grocery store, and they'll have all different ones, and about half of them have orzo and caffeine in them, and coffee in them. It's like a mix. So, you know, when you buy it, you just got to know that. And 100% soluble barley. The only other thing about the barley for the coffee substitute, I believe some Asian countries do it as well, because I saw on Amazon that you can buy it. Like, some of them, when you type it in, they'll be Italian import grocers, but sometimes it's like Asian grocers as well. I haven't tried those ones yet, but I'm going to. For the Italian one, what I'll usually do is I'll buy like a 12, like I'll buy like a whole case of it, because the individual jars are like $20 to $40 each, but you can get like a case of 12 for like $200. So that's what I'll usually do. I'll just buy a case, and the grocery store will just mail it to you. Yeah. And I know we kind of got off topic here, but Mike H, one thing also, when you quit caffeine, some people get, I know this sounds crazy, get insomnia. I had insomnia for 7 months. 7 months. For like, 20 years of always having caffeine. Your whole brain, like the dilation of your vessels. I guess it's just your body's used to having caffeine. So, like you'll get headaches at first, and then you get insomnia. A lot of people get insomnia. I got insomnia. It makes no sense that you would get insomnia when you quit caffeine. But yeah. My girl quit too, so neither of us drink the caffeine anymore. Saint said caffeine shrinks the blood vessel, so it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, but I didn't really know all the science of it. I had insomnia, and I was like, why am I having insomnia? And then I like Googled it, and then I found out that one of the biggest side effects of quitting caffeine for some people is the insomnia, which made no sense. But I just stuck it out. It was kind of difficult, but I stuck it out. Especially being a trader, it's difficult to operate without a good amount of sleep because it's such a cognitive job. But I just stuck it out because I wanted to get over that hump. Tony DG only got insomnia for 2 days. Lucky you. Lucky you. Hey, Mike H. Hey, man, if you stick with it, I will tell you this. Now that I'm fully off of it, it's been like a year and a half. Now that I'm fully off of it, instead of my energy level being like kind of like that, my energy level is more like that. Yeah. So it was worth it. Wait, hold on. Oh, yo, chat's cracking me up. Chat's cracking me up. What are we on? 5,000 tick chart? Let me zoom out a little bit. Adrenal fatigue? Is that what it is? Yeah. I didn't have any reason for quitting. I just one day just was like, let me just try quit. Like, it's because I don't really drink. I quit THC, and then I was like, well, like, let me just eliminate everything. So. Without having a substitute, that was hard, though. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. We need a downward catalyst now. Oh, excuse me. We need a downward catalyst. Let's see where the likes are at. Huge giveaway today. We got another 150K account. 141 likes. 141 likes, 385 people in the house. Guys, let's get the likes up to 250 so we can do the giveaway. Smash the like button. Let's get up to 250. Do our giveaway. Digital twilight, the screens come alive. Thousands of voices begin to arrive. All right, maybe we'll cross the highway for this full zone now. Waiting for fate and the wheel to decide. The charts are a tempest, the candles all burn. Mad at the helm as the markets all turn. Pickle on watch like a guardian hound while whispers of giveaway. Huge. So my funded futures 50K, and in Power Hour a TPT 150K. I can't even believe, I don't know how we have those to give away, but we do. Like that's nuts. Because aren't there like $500 accounts or $300 accounts or something? How much do those accounts cost? They're good accounts. Those are the Mac daddies of the TPT. 150K TPTs. 150K TPTs. Let's see what the prop promos are right now. Let's see what the prop promos are. 30% off Tradeify when you use code Rocket Scooter. My funded futures, rapid 25Ks for $87 or $49 if it's your new user, first time. And then 30% off for existing users, 50% off for new users. ETF, 80% off all non-fast track. Funded next, 30% off new users, 5% off reoccurring users. Futures Desk, 70% off custom static. TPT, use code Rocket Scooter. 40% off, no activation fee, and 100% of the test refund. Oh, excuse me. Phidias 60% off, and then Lucid 40% off. Lucid 40% off ends tomorrow. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Almost 400 people in the house. Still only 164 likes. Can we get to 250 likes so we can give away the account? We're giving away 150K TPT and my funded futures. Oh, and you know what? We still have 3 more boot camps to give away. Let me fire up the giveaway engine. Let's give away a boot camp. Let me just see. What's the size of this? What's the size of this stable block? Let me just see here. Just curious what the size of this stable block is. 65 points. We haven't made it to the top of it yet, huh? Okay. Let me put S&P back on a 5-minute chart. There we go. Look, the S&P chart and NASDAQ chart. Pretty darn close to each other today. Holy range, yeah, big range. Big range. All right, let me fire up the giveaway engine. Remington said, thing is, do we range up and move up or just range end of day? I mean, there was so much opportunity this morning and the early afternoon. So, kind of indifferent. I'm kind of indifferent. See, Wisdom, what's up, G? We've just been talking about how the clean set, how we had a clean. Today was a nice clean session. Lots of respect for levels. Structure returns to the market. See, Wisdom, you said this range. Holy crap! Good thing you skipped it. It was liquid. It was liquid. It was liquid, and it was a lot of respect for levels. A lot of respect for levels. I don't have the P&L to match because I was still trading light and nimble. Because I'm not confident that stability has returned, but just kind of treading water right now. Well, better than treading water, but you know, not smashing it out of the park. I haven't really had a big trade since week before last. Let me see here. Giveaway engine, Brave. Here we go. Soft like the ocean. Liquidity waves keep rolling in slow. Price tap like ready, let's go. Hedge pressure glowing under my feet. DD bands breathe like they're keeping the beat. Alright. It's working. Alright, let me reset it. Let's get to some suggestions. Alright, we're gonna give away a boot camp first. We got 3 boot camps to give away. This is the end of our it's the end of our giveaway bonanza of the boot camps. We had a huge donation last week from two members of the community. So we had a lot of boot camps to give away. There's 3 left. Copy. Close window. Filter by words or hashtags. All right, guys. Suggestions for the code word. Who's got a suggestion for the code word? Let's get it. What we got? What we got? Kudos. I don't know, for some reason it jumped out at me. You know why it jumped out at me? Because there was this game I used to play. It was a racing game on Xbox, and like when you made good moves, you got kudos. You got kudos. 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 Anyone remember that racing game? Lucky Mon. Forza? Oh, was it Forza? Was it Forza? Are you sure it was Forza? No, it was not Gran Turismo. Now I gotta Google it. You guys are just throwing random racing game names out there. Come on. You're better than that. Which racing game gave out kudos? Guys, it was Project Gotham. It was Project Gotham Racing. It was Project Gotham Racing. Oh, Mr. Peabody got it. Mr. Peabody got it. It was Project Gotham Racing. Remember Project Gotham Racing? Oh my God. Remember the Porsche 911 GT? Oh, it's like the white. Oh, that game was good. Wake up in the morning. Ooh, yeah. Shots are calling. It was one of the OG Xbox games. It was. We are dating ourselves. We're dating ourselves. The first giveaway is for a boot camp. When we get to 250 likes, we're giving away a My Funded Futures 50K. And then also during Power Hour, we're giving away, wait for it, a 150K Take Profit Trader account. Welcome to the room. The room shows up. What? What? Yeah, I know. It is sick that we're giving away another TPT 150K. I don't know how we got our hands on those. That's cool. That's pretty cool. PMP Forex said you already got 5 TPT funded. Yeah, but the cool thing about TPT is you can stage funded accounts and you don't have to activate them till you hit go to pro. That's the cool thing about TPT. So you could still do it even if you already have 5 funded.
Shots, eyes sharp like an eagle. Modest touch, gold bars in my steeple. They trade the
All right, here we go. Let's do our first drawing.
watch them triple. Precision mindset, accuracy on lock. Sniper aim trades hit the sweet spot. James Bond moves, swab it with the stocks. Infinite wealth, keys open vault locks. Green candles lighting up the screen.
All right, here we go. First boot camp. First boot camp giveaway of the day. Giveaway 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no! Wait, hold on. This is for a boot camp. Slacks, if you're out there, I know something just got updated on the sheet. Something just got crossed out. Does that mean that's no longer available? Slacks on if you're out there. I saw something just changed on the sheet. Right now, I haven't given away anything. This is the first giveaway. It's just the boot camp. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Alex, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Sorry, I had it up right now, so it shows the changes in real time. Alex K, use a winner. Type something in chat. No, we still have the 150K, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. We still have the 150K and the 50K. There was just a little spelling change. Just so we had the account listed exactly right. Don't worry, we still got it. All right, Alexi, congratulations. You won a boot camp, 20-day boot camp. Learn all about Rocket Scooter, the Rocket Scooter strategy, and general market information from Matt, a.k.a. Matoski, a.k.a. Matt, the inventor of the platform. To claim your prize, click the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks, S-L-A-C-K-S. And send him a picture of your YouTube ID. And there's something he'll do. I forget what he's gonna do. Chat. Anyone in chat know what he's gonna do? What's he gonna do? I know there's something he does. He's gonna hook you up. Nice. Woo got it. Someone said re-roll? Oh, re-roll? We're re-rolling. All right, we're re-rolling. I think people just enter because they just want to see their name pop up and they say, nah, re-roll it, re-roll it. If you're feeling like a pimp, go on, brush your shoulders off. All right, here we go. Here we go. It is a boot camp. It is a boot camp. It is a boot camp. All right, pick a new winner. Metamorphi. 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 Step up to claim your prize. You just won yourself a boot camp. That's a new voice. Step up to claim your prize. You just won yourself a boot camp. Oh my god, so many boot camps. I can do that accent because I'm Indian. I'm allowed. People only pay attention for the counts. You should say a specific phrase for the accounts. Nah, we make our own rules here. Metamorphi said pass it on to somebody else. Okay, maybe I'll pass it on. We will re-roll it then. We will get a re-roll. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4. Like my family members, they put an H in the word for. 4, 4. I'm like, grandmom, there's no H. She's like, beta, it's 4. All right, here we go. Oh God. Leo, yeah, I'm Indian. For those of you out there saying it's thinking like, you know, I'm scamming the culture. No, I'm Indian. I'm allowed. Mike Chavada. Mike Chavada. Mike Chavada. Mike Chavada reminds me of a type of bread, ciabatta. Mike Chavada, you want this thing or what? My guy, you want this thing? Mike Chavada? Mike Chavada, type something in the chat now. Do you want it? Do you not want it? You have a boot camp. Oh my god, we got to reroll again. Oh my god. Pick a winner. Alright, Mast KFXW3U. Alright, are you in here, mate? Are you here? 4th time's a charm, yeah. Alright, Slacks is in chat. Mask FX, are you here? Do you want it, mate? You want it? Alright. Click the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message admin named Slacks. Alright. Message admin named Slacks. He gonna go ahead and hook you up, alright? Go in the link in the description. Go to the contest channel. Message admin named Slacks. He gonna hook it up, brother. He gonna hook you up, alright? You gonna get hooked up. Don't you worry about it. All right, we're gonna re-roll it one more time. We're gonna re-roll it one more time. Rachel Clayton 5. Type something in the chat, yeah. All right, come on. Can I hit you with an elderly Polish man? I'd have to work on it. I'd have to work on it. Let me see if I can do a. Let me see if I could do a an Elon Musk. Yeah, we you see, it's like you don't really like Rachel Clayton. She's done it, but I suppose. Well, suppose you could kind of. She could win. She could probably win. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we're gonna go to Mars. We're gonna get there, and it's just, I don't know. I can't do Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I can't do him. Can I do President Trump? I can't do a great Trump. I can't do a great Trump. Oh yeah, Elon has long pauses. Elon does have long pauses. The Indian was more precise because I have family members who have that talk like that.
Ticker streams, flicker, glow on my view. Liquidity moves, I groove trades, true fire.
Let's see.
Brazilians kings do. Rocket scooter vibe.
Rachel Clayton. Did Rachel respond? Did Rachel respond?
Snap and gleam trades, rush day break to close. These setups never end. Trade wins a fortune, scooter I send. Golden trades, scooter ride.
Rachel didn't respond? All right, respin. Guys, smash the like button. Corey. Oh, let me see if I got, Dada's asking if I got any message from the IB guy. No, he didn't respond yet. Corey. Corey, you in the house? Boot camp. This is for boot camp. Accumulation through this whole move up. All right. Joshua Verkler. This is the second of 3 boot camps. Joshua Verkler. Joshua with the highlighted name. Joshua, do you want this boot camp, brother? Do you want the boot camp? Do you want the boot camp? Do you want the boot camp? Or do you already have it? Tell me you don't already have it. More Money said oil looks like a good play. Give you my take. You don't have it? Josh, congratulations. Use a winner, brother. Use a winner. You know what to do. All right, let me take a look at oil, but I'm not an oil trader. I haven't traded oil since 2000. $16? I don't think I've traded oil in 10 years. And I traded CL when I traded it. Futures, CL futures. Wow. Nice move off of hedge pressure on USO. Nice move off of hedge pressure on USO. So, nice sell-off, nice bounce. And the bounce was with positive hedge pressure resilience. So, if you're trading oil, probably a good idea if you got Rocket Scooter. Because look, there's your map. USO's got options, so we've got data for it. Yeah, but that's real. I don't really have any in-depth analysis on USO. Let's see what we got here. Let's go back to ES. And then someone asked about price velocity. Blown cop car. Price velocity is quite simply the number of seconds it's taking NASDAQ to cover 5 points in price distance. The reason I have that programmed is because I can quickly see by glancing at that regardless of what time frame or tick count my chart is on, I could see what the whippage, I could see what the movement speed of Nasdaq is. Because let's say you have a huge 100-point candle, but like prices, let's say in the middle of it, and you're not sure what's really going on, you could look at the price velocity and you could see what the rate of changes within that movement that might be hidden because price is in the middle of a candle, for instance. Yeah, so it's just like you can quickly see when price speeds up without even looking at the chart. Like ideally, like if you took my candles off the chart, if I only had the price line, price velocity, and volume velocity, so I only had the current price line, volume velocity, and price velocity, you know, I'd be able to navigate the session. It would be harder because I wouldn't be able to look at see how many times the level's already been tested. Like right now I can look and I can see, oh, you know, we've already had rotation in this decision block. But technically, if none of those candles were there and I just had the price line and I just had price velocity and volume velocity, especially at the beginning of the session when all the levels are fresh anyways, I actually don't need to, like, I could do without seeing the candles. I should try it as a challenge. Yeah, I don't really do the whole challenges and stuff because I kind of have a certain rhythm that I'm in with trading, and I don't know. I don't want to get out of rhythm. Maybe when it would be more like lucrative for me, but like, you know, there's nothing like, you know, there's no benefit even to me getting more exposure. I just, you know, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so Joshua 1. See if there's any questions in chat. Am I going to short from this upcoming pivot? No, I'm not going to short. I'm not going to short. Blown Cop Car said, thanks, you were wondering why it was going up when price was speeding up. So when I first programmed these price velocity and volume velocity, I could have inverted the scale so that lower would mean slower and higher would mean faster. But what happened was I programmed them and then I had them on my chart for a week or two, and I just got used to reading them that way, and I'd already started to develop mental recall with them. So by that time, I realized that I liked them. This was many years ago, but I realized that I liked them. But at that point, I'd already started building mental recall around reading them in the direction that they are programmed. So I just never flipped it. I never flipped it. I just kept it. No, I just kept it because I got used to it. Down is fast, up is slow. But I'm just like, I've got so much mental recall looking at them in that sense. So, all right, guys, it's power hour and we've also got 250 likes. Okay. So, we've already got 250 likes. So that means we're going to do our first prop account giveaway. And then during power hour, we're also giving away the TPT 150K. But we would like to get to 400 likes. We'd like to get to 400 likes to do that one. Let's see what we got here. Vestiano, what's up, brother? Power hour. All right. All right. Any suggestions for the code word for the My Funded Futures 50K? Rapid. It's a 50K rapid. That's what Slacks was letting me know earlier, that it's a 50K rapid. Almost 400 people in the house. 270 likes. Gotham Racing. It's Gotham Racing. It's Gotham Racing. Because that relates to something we talked about earlier. Gotham Racing. Oh, you know what? You know what? No. Let's do Gotham. Let's do Gotham. Let's do it one word. Gotham. Gotham. Gotham.
Like a pulse beneath the ground. Pressure building like a hurricane before the charts come crashing down. And if the cycle breaks me, let it break me wide awake. Sometimes faith is just the courage to hold steady while you wait.
I did not push hard enough today. But, you know, I mean, it was it's hard to know that today's the session that all of a sudden there's going to be high liquidity and a lot of structure.
I'm waiting for that EST.
I'll have to be careful tomorrow because I don't want to come out swinging tomorrow and then get smoked, you know. I got to ease into it. Because I've been sized down for the last week or so. Adelia, it is a my funded futures 50K rapid. 436 people in the house. The room shows up. The family's growing. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining. We're giving away a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid prop account. Code word is Gotham. Rogue. Hey Rogue, how many songs did you add to your playlist? I haven't taken a look at it. I gotta update it. I gotta update it. Does Suno say the date that you added a song to the playlist so I don't have to re-download the whole thing again? I wonder. About 4 or 5 songs. Okay, maybe you can right click. Maybe I'll be able to right click on the header and see if there's new, like the new songs. Because I removed a couple of the songs. Oh, they're always added to the bottom. I removed a couple of the songs that had multiple variations of them. So.
Daytrading vibes, hustling with finesse. Gain stack, I can't handle stress. Analyze, visualize, beat the mess. Hot streak blazing, ain't settling for less. Numbers dance, hypnotic trance. Green streak flashing in this finance dance. Unbreakable, we conquer. Take a stance, forever riches in the presence of chance. From the pits to peaks, rhythm on this grind. S&P hums like drums in the mind. EST flows, green my lifeline. Win streak, Wells holy shrine. Rocket scooter rising, LPs in my sight. Hedge pressure strong, profit stacking right. Liquidity thunder, rhythm of the street. Unstoppable, untouchable, win streak neat.
All right, there's the top of that zone. Slow version of Chop City. I like Chop City. That's a good song. $34 points. I'll draw the geometry for the short. I'm not taking the short. I'll draw the geometry so it's on there.
Liquidity drains from the floor. You stare at charts like dying stars, counting ticks that won't come anymore. Resilience cracked, the map went dark. Precious screaming, stand aside. But you leaned in closer, whispered one more.
The giveaway, Ichimoku, what's up, brother? The giveaway is a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid, $3,000 target, $2,000 drawdown. And then we're giving away a 150K TPT account once we get to 400 likes, somewhere in Power Hour. All right. How many entries we got? 333 entries. Yeah, the My Funded Futures 50K Rapid, but we gave away one yesterday as well. 150K TPT. You know, you could earn off that thing. All right, here we go. Giveaway, Gotham. 1 minute and 7 seconds. 1 minute and 7 seconds remains. Enter the code word Gotham. 1 minute and 7 seconds remains in the giveaway window. Gotham.
This was your choice. This was your throne. Was it worth it trading alone? You built this loss, enjoy the blade. You saw the signs, you chose the grade. Accounting ruins, couldn't
Someone said 1 minute till hell candle or heaven. Oh, is there news? Is there a catalyst at 3:15? Is there some sort of catalyst at 3:15 I don't know about? Let me check my calendar. Is there an announcement at 3:15? Today, the 31st? I got nothing. I got nothing on my calendar. All right, it's time. You all have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Trigger G73. Trigger G73. You just won yourself a prop account. Trigger G73. Rigged. Trigger G73. Rigged. Trigger G73. Do you want it? Do you want this account? Rigged. Trigger G73. You want this? Yes. Okay, congratulations. You won yourself a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid prop account, $3,000 target, $2,000 drawdown. Go to the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin named Slacks. And he's going to hook you up. He's going to hook you up. Congratulations. 309 likes. 425 people in the house. Adventure Riggs is in the house. What's up, brother? Marcio, Forbidden Shenanigans, System Fan, High, 5555, Wayne, DJ Crime, the family's growing, THX, Con Rigged. I'm gonna jump in chat. I'm jumping in chat right now. How do I do this? System Fan said, you remember the lighting ceremony? You mostly lurk and listen. Yeah, the remote on the lighting, like the remote sometimes, like I think it drains battery. I think it drains battery when it's not being used because the buttons don't look. See, now it all of a sudden switched. Uh-oh. Let's go back to magenta. Can I win? Ah, look, I'm in chat, guys. I'm in chat. I'm going to steal Victor's line. Rigged. $425 people in the house. Okay, so the next giveaway, which we'll do probably 30 minutes. The next giveaway is the banger of all bangers. 150K TPT. Nice. Michael said, did it ever hit the sell zone? It just hit it. It just hit it. But the actual, to me, in my opinion, the geometry I had set up, 23.910 was the first possible pivot. 23.937, second possible pivot. But I'm not shorting this. I'm not stepping in front of this. I just drew the geometry on there just because I'm just curious to see. But I ain't shorting this market right here. Oh, okay. Wayne has a great question. Wayne question says, you have a very important question. How reliable is the 15-minute simple moving average? You were trading S&P with it earlier, and I could hit, but sometimes you do. Just by chance, should I be using that? Okay. So, Wayne Maddox. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just my experience based on blown cop car. No, my longs, my long entries for this region were 23.778 and 23.734. This was the zone down here. That was the geometry. We're at the top now. We're at the final like take profit area. Okay, so sorry, go back to the question about the moving average. So it's not financial advice, but just based on my experience, most like moving average stuff, moving average stuff, MACD, all that kind of stuff. What happens is it has streaks of profitability, but then it has equal streaks where it doesn't work. And what usually happens is that ends up being neutral. So the analogy I came up with a few days ago, which I think is a good way to explain how I feel, stuff like that. It's kind of like sometimes people stumble across them and they're like, oh my God, like this works great. But that's kind of like stumbling across a quarter, flipping it 5 times, and it lands heads 4 of the 5 times. You all of a sudden don't go, oh my God, this quarter has a heavy tail side and it keeps landing heads up. It's just sometimes it's just there's streaks on things that don't have any edge. So that's my opinion on things like that. I'm, you know, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about things like that. I believe in one thing that's consistent in providing edge, in my opinion: liquidity. Where's the participants? Where's there not participants? You know, that's what I like. That's what makes sense to me. Mar said, "Can you get $10?" Nope. Gotta get your own, brother. Gotta get your own. Let's see what we got here. See what else we got. Ba 55 said, "Have I ever made a loaf of Dutch crunch bread?" No. I don't know if you were here a couple weeks ago where I showed my my Roman style that I make. But no, I've never tried it. Dutch crunch. I'm gonna just open a browser tab, add that to my browser, and then save it. I'll read about it tonight. What's it called? Dutch crunch bread? Dutch crunch bread. It says soft and chewy. Okay, I'll check that out. Hey, you know something that's really nice? Anyway, you guys had a pineapple, I think it's called pineapple roll. Usually available in Asian markets. Pineapple bun. Pineapple bun, amazing for breakfast. Oh my god. In Philadelphia, in Chinatown, you go to the Asian bakery, you get a pineapple bun. Oh my. Pineapple buns are so good. So good. Next level. It's like soft, flaky, warm. Let's see. The Asian pineapple, it's a pineapple bun. It's basically a soft, it's a really flaky, I believe it's quite a common, like, you know how in America people eat like a donut or a muffin for breakfast? I think it's like that version, but I believe it's in China. It's called a pineapple bun. It's very good. It's very good, in my opinion. The only thing is, it's basically this soft roll. It's a soft sweet bread, and it has like a sugar coating on it. And if that sugar coating is not done correctly, it kind of loses the it loses its like texture. Like, part of the beauty of this pineapple bun, this particular thing I'm talking about, is that like the bun is really soft and like it takes very little resistance to tear it. It's that way, but it's that combined with the crisp sugar coating on the top that makes it. So if that top part is like not done right, if it's chewy, or if it's not crispy like it's supposed to be, the whole experience of eating this particular thing is not the same. I don't know how we got on that tangent. Oh, someone said something about Dutch bread. BA, you missed the Roman style. Yeah, there's not too many places that sell Roman style pizza or Roman style bread. The main reason is because it's difficult to train people to make that type of bread. It's difficult to make that type of bread and train people to make it because high hydration Italian bread, it's quite different to handling like medium hydration French breads. Like Italian baking techniques and French baking techniques, like the nuances are different. And one of the things I learned as I started making a lot of bread, and it makes sense, is that so a lot of recipes traveled across distance before people were able to travel across distance, because they're easy to kind of write down. Like a recipe for, like, let's say a curry, or a recipe for a stew or something, you can kind of write that down and someone can follow it. With baking bread and stuff, it's difficult. It's difficult without like a video or someone showing you, because most bread recipes are all very similar. The majority of the recipe is in the handling. The majority of the recipe is in the handling. So Esteban said, please do a poll to see if people want me to do a whole session in Indian accent. People will. They're loving the Indian accent. They really like it. It's people find it really funny when someone with a typical American British accent, all of a sudden they have an Indian accent. People find it very fascinating. It's just a sudden switch, and people really, they can't wrap their head around it. It is just one of those things. People really get a kick out of it. I need the head bob. Yeah. You like the stream just for the accent? Nice. Nice. You know what? I should have just from the first ever stream just showed up and just rocked that for a full week. All right, 323 likes. Guys, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up to 400. We got a 150k TPT account to give away. 150k TPT account. Anne said, "Have ever been to India?" Yeah, I've been. I was born there. Look at this little reversal action there. Look, everyone who just shorted getting squeezed. Weak shorts getting squeezed. $334 likes.
Maths teaching discipline like a battlefield general. Meanwhile, I'm emotional and highly unprofessional. Chat screaming, wait, bro, but I still slap that ass. Instant regret. Now I'm emotionally trashed.
Jose made 200 off that short. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not. I didn't take a short all day. I haven't taken a short. I don't know. Last short was probably last week. Because honestly, even in the down moves, like yesterday, I took longs yesterday too. Friday, right at the bottom of the range, there was a seeds level, caught low a day, same as yesterday. If you guys were here on Friday or yesterday, you saw we were kind of trading in no man's land. We hit a seeds level. We got the low a day and reversed.
We fight the charts, we fall, we rise, and EST is always true.
425 people in the house. Let's get the likes up to 400. TPT 150K account. Let me read the specs for this account. TPT 150K account. It's a banger. Take profit trader. All right, 150K account, $9,000 profit target, 15 contracts, or you could take 150 micros. Wow, this website just keeps jumping itself around. And a $4,500 end of day trailing drawdown. Be consistent. No trading bots. No counter positions. Take profit traders. 150K account. P Longside hook you up with that 150K account. Alright, Paul said, give you the account or you're calling rigged. Oh, wow. We're only 57 likes away from 400. The likes are coming from somewhere. So we got one more prop account and one more boot camp. Let's see what we got here. Let's minimize that. Totler said viral pulse win, then call it rigged. Yeah, you know, honestly, whoever wins should respond with rigged. It's a tradition. Rigged. Look, I'm impersonating what people do. Like, I'm just typing it in over and over again. This is what people do. Look, all the bots are starting. Look. This is hilarious. Unbelievable. That's not the code word. Oh. Quartz Energy, take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Guys, we still need 44. We still need 44 likes to even get to the giveaway. Let's see what else. $40 likes to the giveaway. Smash it. See, look, the market just didn't want to pull back. Shorty's getting squeezed. What up, Shorty? What up, Shorty? It's not your birthday. With this tweet, you definitely ain't partying like it's your birthday. We're squeezing through highs. I bet you ain't sipping Bacardi like it's your birthday. Oh, shorty, it ain't your birthday. All right, there we go. Little taggage of the seeds level.
You know you do.
369 likes. You think you're a Wixta? That's good. Continuation long? Hell no. Nah. I'm good with that. Nah. There was much better places to get enter long than here. Mr. M System says, how can you have more likes than viewers? Does anyone want to explain to him? M Systems? M Systems, you're joking, right? Oh, Iceburn Traders hit him with the my guy. He said my guy. My guy. Oh no. That's almost as bad as calling someone champ. Oh, that's almost as bad as calling someone champ. Oh no. Oh no. Bless your heart. Yeah. It's all good. It's all family. This is all in good fun. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. We're just Josh and we're having fun in chat. It's all in good fun. Nothing's mean-spirited. Have I ever taken off my glasses on stream? No, I don't think I have. There I am. Now I'm wearing contacts. Look, I got LASIK. Wow, everything's so blurry. Everything's so blurry. Blurred. Total blur. Total blur. One said it's blurry from LASIK. Getting a little squeezage on. All right, 374 likes. Okay, I'm going to try to win myself. Let's try to pick out the bots. I'm entering the giveaway. Look at this. Look at this. I love seeing who bots are. Oh no. Look at this. Look at this. Michael said not a bot. See, Michael knows what to do. All these people who either they watch it on mute for the free levels, or they're just, I don't know, or they're actual bots. They're either bots or they watch it on mute just because they don't want to, because they want to get the levels for free. But honestly, if you do that, just buy the platform so you can set it up yourself. It's the best. Viral Pulse says you're not an actual bot. That's what a bot would say. That's what a bot would say. Who thinks Viral Pulse is a bot? Viral Pulse said you're not a... Viral Pulse, are you a GPT? Viral Pulse, are you a GPT? Anyone use the AI on their phone? Hey Siri, is Viral Pulse a bot? Half the time the Siri doesn't work. Half the time Siri will be like, I don't have any responses for that. Or they'll be like, you'll be like, hey, is Viral Pulse a bot? It's be like, the size of the solar system is... Like, you're like, what? This is usually how Siri goes. This is usually how Siri goes. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Text Dad. Hey, what time are you guys coming over for dinner? Okay, calling Mom Cell. Okay, calling Mom Work. Oh God. Everyone's phones out there is going, hey Siri. Watch, I'm gonna set off everyone's Alexas. Guys, turn up your volume. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 10 seconds. Oh God. Got him.
I'm just a fool porter, I need no sympathy, cause I'm easy win, easy blow, highlight equity low. Anyway, resilience goes, doesn't really matter to me.
Wait, hot takes, hot takes. Did I really get your Alexa? Did I really get your Alexa? Yo, that's funny. Everyone's 10 seconds. Oh, that's great. All right, 376 likes. Guys, let's get it to 400. Let's do our last giveaway. Oh, that's good. Sandra's asking about Apex end of day PA funded activation fee. Not sure, brother. When I first researched props, I didn't read the best things about Apex, so I never really looked into them. Oh no, Fraser's telling Alexa to take a long and NQ. Hey Alexa, full port all my accounts. Hey Alexa, flatten all positions. All right. All right, 397 likes. It's giveaway time. It's giveaway time. All right. All right. Give me I need suggestions on the code word. I need suggestions on the code word. This is 150K. We still need 2 more likes. 150K TPT account. 150K TPT account.
Liquidity has some margin put aside for me. For me.
All right, I got it. It's chicken tikka. It's chicken tikka. Chicken tikka. Chicken tikka. It's chicken tikka because honestly, we went to this market and we got some amazing tomatoes. Perfect for making chicken tikka. It's chicken tikka. All one word. Chicken tikka. You know what makes a chicken tikka have some extra zing to it? You got to add some jaggery to it. Some jaggery. That's like a kind of like an Indian version of brown sugar. Add some jaggery. When you're caramelizing the onions, when you start making a curry, put some jaggery in there. It adds like a undertone to the entire curry that just has like this extra, I don't know, almost like a caramelized. It's almost like, because you know the base of Indian curry, really good. One minute to mock. 1 minute to mock. One minute to mock. 107 entries. Jose, you had butter chicken with some garlic naan 2 nights ago. Indian food is banging. You know, I could go for a tandoori mixed grill. That's a really good dish as well. Just like meats cooked in the tandoor. Delicious. That's mock. Squeezage. Hey shorty, it ain't your birthday. You ain't partying like it's your birthday. You ain't sipping Bacardi like it's your birthday. Hey shorty, it ain't your birthday. You know the market don't give up that it's your birthday. Damn, y'all just stop hitting the like button as soon as we got to 400. We climbed up to 400 so fast. We hit 400. And Gringo Loco asks, why are we typing chicken tikka? It's to win a 150k prop account. So the way I like to do the giveaways is I enjoy when the family out there suggests the code word. And then whichever one jumps out is the one we go with. 150k 150k TPT prop account. Oh, you know what? There's a giveaway song. Let me do this. There's a giveaway song. Oh, wait. This is the giveaway. That was the giveaway song. That was the giveaway song. I was already on it. Sorry about that. Oh, look. Look, Short's getting a bailout right now. Oh my god, look at the massive order sitting here right now. Market just stuck right there, 23,900. Would not pull down. favorite Bollywood film? I don't really have one. I'm kind of like a fake Indian. I don't really like, my family moved us to England when I was 1 year old. And then we moved to America when I was 10. So. But I do cook. I cook Indian food. You get a chicken tikka. You get a chicken tikka. Everyone gets chicken tikka. All right. If you didn't enter, hit the like button. We're almost at 450 likes. The concurrent viewers and the likes have been growing. That's cool. Hit the like button. 150k TPT account. It's about that time. Missed a decent entry at 2 p.m. And then we kind of just drifted up from there. All right, here we go. I don't know if chat's locked up or if just people stop typing it. Oh, there we go. I hadn't scrolled down. Stream lagging with all the spamming. I see. All right, let's do the giveaway. All right, guys, stop typing it. Stop typing it. Stop typing it. Time to do the giveaway. 6 minutes to the close. Here we go. Oh, no. Hold on. This is the like button. Let me put on a different... Alright. Here we go. Alright, guys. The giveaway... All the entries are in. It's time to pick a winner. It's time for the drawing. Take Profit Trader 150k prop account giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a condense. This is like a condenser mic, so I can't scream into it because it'll blow it out. But I kind of want to go like Bruce Buffer. It's time. All right, here we go. 3, 2. How many countdowns am I gonna do? 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Oh, Carlo Barlow 777. Carlo Barlow 777. Are you in the house? Carlo Barlow 777. Rigged. Carlo Barlow 777. You just won the biggest prize of the day. If you're here, you better claim it. I'll give you 5 seconds. No, I'll give you more than 5 seconds. Carlo Barlow's here. Carlo Barlow. You want this thing? You want this thing, brother? Do you want it? Do you want the 150k TPT account? Carlo Barlow. Carlo Barlow said rigged. Carlo Barlow, a legend. A legend. The first winner to ever respond, rigged. Carlo Barlow, congratulations. Carlo Barlow. Carlo Barlow's been quietly hanging out in the background, waiting to drop that. Carlo Barlow said rigged. All right, congratulations. You was a winner. You was a winner. 150k. He's not saying no. He's saying yes. Guys, be nice. Carlo Barlow, you're the winner of 150k TPT account. Guys, smash the like button. Congratulate Carlo Barlow 777. You're the proud winner of chicken tikka masala, medium spice, delivered to DoorDash to your house. No, that's not it. 150k TPT prop account. You're going to go ahead and click the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks. And what Slacks is going to do is he's going to hook you up. He's going to hook you up. Congratulations. You're a winner of the prize. The prize being the prop account. Very nice. Show tune. I clicked the buy, I thought I'd win. 324 likes. Guys, don't forget to hit the like to end the session. Almost at 450. It was a cool session. 300 to 400 people in the house most of the session. That was cool. The afternoon's growing. Naruto liked the Indian accent. Do it more often. I'll take that under advisement. Hat off? My hair is crazy right now. Hat's off. Here I am. The hat is off. Should I just rock no hat? Or hat? Hat's off. No cap. Hashtag no cap. No cap. No glasses. Who is this guy? Who is it? Is it freaking everyone out? Everyone's freaked out. Like, I can't see. I look like your cousin from Minnesota. No one's seen me without my hat or my glasses. This is great. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. No hat, no glasses. Who is this guy? Rigged. Rigged. Look, I'm doing it in reverse. It's the brother. It's the brother. Oh my god. Oh, now people are saying I look even more like Matt? That's funny. Should I just stop wearing the hat, guys? I pretty much always wear a hat. I always wear a hat. I'm a hat guy. I'm a hat guy. Doesn't matter now. See, Wisdom, take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Hats off to you. Great session. Hats off to you. Hats off. I've never done a session hat off, huh? Hey, say Wisdom, I get it. I get it. There was an entry at 2 o'clock, which I was talking through. I missed that, and then I pretty much just hands off. We just grinded up after that. All right, guys, that's the close. Hats off to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Smash the like button on your way out. I was hats off, glasses off today for a few minutes. I can't see right now. I'm blind. Gotta put the glasses back on. Thank you so much for being here. Until tomorrow. Oh, be sure to tune into Darb stream tonight. But until tomorrow, I'm out. Take it easy. Peace.
Scream